We are crossing.
Going into Canada.
So we're going to the Canadian border now?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I'll catch you on the other side?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah!
Now we're on our way to Russell. Chris is now on the Canadian side, and she's going to go see her new house. So let's go check that out.
Welcome home, baby.
Finally.
Finally, after so long.
He's been down visiting his wife, that's why.
Citizenship Act, it is my privilege to present to you 75 candidates for citizenship who have complied with the requirements of the Citizenship Act and are now ready to take the oath and to become. I would now like to invite Judge Brown to give her opening remarks. La présidence vous offrira maintenant son invitation d'ouverture.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs.
Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to welcome you to your citizenship ceremony. Je vous souhaite à tous la bienvenue à votre cérémonie de citoyenneté. You're laughing, but it's because sometimes I say good morning, good afternoon, and nobody says anything. So I gotta respond. This is great. Before we go any further, I'd like to acknowledge that the ceremony is taking place on the traditional territory of the Algonquin. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've waited very anxiously for this day. Many of you have come from countries that are very different from this one. Some of you have had to leave friends and family behind, abandon successful careers, and start all over again. For some of you, coming to Canada has meant learning a new language and studying while you supported your family. You've probably cried over this decision, lost sleep over it, thought about going back. You've made sacrifices for yourselves, but probably mainly for your children, and I hope you are rewarded by their gratitude someday. And to the young people here, I'd like to say that I think in the future you'll think your parents to be among the most brave people you've ever known. And why do I think that? Because that's what I think of my parents. I wasn't born in Canada. I was born in a tiny, impoverished fishing village in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean to parents with just a grade 4 education. My father grew up shoeless and hungry, and my mother didn't do very much better. So I know that coming to a new country is very stressful, it's bittersweet, and it takes tremendous courage. I know that I'm sitting before a very exceptional group of people, therefore, who will change Canada for the better. And since you are becoming citizens today, it's an appropriate time to reflect on the rights and responsibilities that we all enjoy as Canadian citizens. As a Canadian, you are free to speak without fear, free to worship in your own way, free to stand for what you believe right, free to oppose what you believe wrong, and free to choose those who shall govern your country. These rights and freedoms and many more are what you get in sort of becoming part of an open, tolerant, trusting, inclusive, welcoming society. And so, though you've made great sacrifices to get here, today in becoming Canadian citizens, you also acquire immeasurable wealth. What is the price of peace? What is your freedom worth? What is the value of equality?
I swear
That I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, her heirs and successors, and that I will faithfully observe the laws of Canada and fulfill my duties as a Canadian citizen. Je jure que je serai fidèle et porterai sincère allégeance à Sa Majesté, la Reine Elisabeth II, Reine du Canada, à ses héritiers et successeurs, que j'observerai fidèlement les lois du Canada et que je remplirai loyalement mes obligations de citoyenne canadienne.
Christiane Stéphanie Haché.
Congratulations, Chris.
I remember when we first met and I said I would never move somewhere cold. But then I just knew that he was a one for me and he was worth it. even though I freeze my ass every winter here.
I can understand that.
But I'm glad I'm here. And I'm glad you guys are helping me and helping me fit in and helping me bitch when I bitch about the weather every day, every year.
We do too.
Yes. I know, I learned that. So,
You're officially Canadian.
Yeah.
Hey, cheers.
I'm glad, Joe, you came over
Newest Canadian.
Yes.
and convinced me to move.
It's an upgrade.
I was no, it was too cold. I was like, oh my God.
We'll be quiet and drink.
I'm fine, yeah. Hey, older Canadian. Hey.
Yeah, really. He's an older Canadian.